Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are
My
you?
name is Vic, and I grow. First of all, I grow the Aronia berry. We have 35 acres upstate New York. Mohawk is the area, and so we grow the Aronia because it's antioxidants. And not only do we grow it, but it's all certified organic. Everything we have. We make syrups out of the berries that we have. We have the Aronia, of course, syrup, and then we have the elderberry syrup, which is the yellow one. It has lemon. Then we have also wild raspberry. We have sour cherry, which we got from a neighbor as a barter, so we don't grow the sour cherries. And then we have also drinks. We have pure Aronia juice, which is sweet. Sugar has been added, but it's Aronia only. And then we have mixed drinks also with the Aronia. We have strawberry, which is apple cider vinegar and Aronia. Then we have tomato basil sauces that are a little spicy, and they have a little Aronia. They're not really. It doesn't change the flavor of the sauce. It's still tomato basil, and it's spicy, but it has the Aronia, which was added for the antioxidant level. And so we have other sauces too. Then we have some jams. All our jams have the Aronia in them. And then we have balsamic vinegar. This is from Italy, the Modena balsamic vinegar. But our Aronia was added to it. So you have that for antioxidant. And this is just basically to show you what you could do with the Aronia. It's very important to know that it has a very high level of antioxidant, which is very good for the body. It will help your immune system. So, and then we have more jams, and then we have our cold press. That's our cold press. No sugar was added.
Oh my gosh, this
Pure
one tastes
100%.
amazing.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. And then we have teas that we make. We have loose teas, and then we have them in little sachets. And then we have gummy bears also, all with the Aronia. You can see that there's little sachets because a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't have time to fiddle with the filtering and all that." So we have it in a little pouch, and those are the products that basically we have right now. And of course, we do have the frozen one, and in season we have the fresh.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. So how long have you been around for?
2012.
Wow. What drove you to
To do this
Yes.
with the Aronia, well, I purchased a piece of land upstate, and I used it for recreation, just to relax and so forth. And then I said, you know what, somebody has to pay the taxes, and I think I have all this land. I'm going to do something with it. It used to be hay fields, so it was all it was tilled, and we did the testing and all that. And nothing was ever put in, no chemicals and so forth. So we said at some point we will, certify it. And then we looked for something that's in the area, that's local. And then we found the Aronia, and we're amazed that nobody knows about it. It's Aronia or Chokeberry,
Chokeberry?
either or. And I was like, how's it possible? I really searched all around to find anybody selling it. Nobody was selling. Nobody knew anything about it. So that was like, wow. Flag rose up, and I said, you know what? I heard that in Europe everybody knows what it is, and they use it, religiously. So I did find, I went down to Iowa, and over there's a few farmers that, actually that the only place that at that time I could find, growers of it was in Iowa. And so I spoke with them. I was on their, they have an association, Mid-Atlantic Association. All these associations that are on, there's two that I found in the United States, and one is down in Maryland, and there's one in Iowa, and I'm a member of both of those. So basically, I decided that I think the American public should know about the Aronia. And it's been documented that it's been before the Pilgrims came to this country that the local tribes of Indians used it, and it basically grows in colder areas along the border of Canada. So Canadians benefit, and so do we.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
And what's the benefits?
Well, because of the high antioxidant level in it, it will help your body, fight off. It's not a cure for anything really. I read a lot of material on it, and it does say that it helps for this, for that, and I'm not a physician, so I can't put that in. I can't claim that, but I have a lot of customers that really felt a difference by using it.
Yeah.
Especially with the gut, high blood pressure and so forth, if they use it regularly. But like any kind of medication, you have to be consistent.
Yes.
This is not a medication. This is a natural way of doing it. But if you look at our chart, which is from the USDA database, anybody can go there. You'll see, some of the the goji berries and so forth, that pomegranate, that they boast that it's very healthy. The blueberries and so forth. They all have antioxidant. Everything has antioxidant, but it's just a matter of what's the level of antioxidant that it has. So you could eat a ton of whatever, or maybe a cup of this. So that's the difference. You get a lot more by using this, and it's local. It hasn't been imported. It's the whole world uses it. And I have to say that in Europe, I was astonished that everybody knows. And when I have customers that are from Europe, they say, "I can't believe it! You're the first person that sells it." So and that's shameful. That you're benefiting and we're not. So that's local.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you even being here to share, the products, and definitely I will make sure that I leave here with some Aronia berries and with some of this wonderful cold pressed juice and this fine honey.
Yeah, the honey is unbelievable, really.
So would you tell me a little bit more about this
honey? The honey grows from a tree. It's called the black locust tree. It grows in a form of it's a flower, of course, all from the pollen that the bees collect. It looks the shape of a grape, kind of droops down. It's white, and it has the flower in May. So it's only in May that it has it, and then afterwards it's just a tree. It's also a rare. It's not a rare tree. The honey's very rare. Because I looked at all the farmers market that I attend, and nobody heard of it. Even the honey people, they're like, no, we have local clover and whatever, the usual ones, buckwheat and clover and so forth. So I'm saying, wow, this is interesting, but I started using it with my family, and they loved it. And when I ran out and I wanted to go back to another honey, they said, "No, Dad, we just want this." So, and then I decided, let me try to sell it, and then that's how I got it. I'm limited, to the quantities that I'm given, but it's a very good honey, I have to say. And once you've tried it, you don't want to go
back to anything else. Okay, so if you were to compare it to any famous honey brands that we have out there, what would you say?
Well, like I said, Manuka's number one. At least that's what the studies and everything say. Why is Manuka so good? Because of what it has in it. It also has antioxidant properties. As most honeys do, they're very healthy and so forth. But this, they determined, when they did the studies of the honeys, that this is number 2, where Manuka is number 1. So I went really for the taste of it, and so did my family. It's very silky smooth, and it's very clear. It's not, thick. And some people tell me, "Oh, well, if the honey's not, if it's clear, it's not real. If it's
that's not true.
You gotta try this. I mean, I'm not gonna take you to the tree. It's gotta be exactly in May so you can see it. Right. This is what it is."
So does where you get it from? Are they people allowed to come and visit there as well?
No, they basically just. I asked them, do you have people coming? Do you sell from your? They said no, they don't sell like that, just wholesale.
Okay.
So I said okay, and they limited me to like 200 pounds I could do per season.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. They don't have a lot of it. So
Okay. But for your location, do you allow individuals to come and visit?
Absolutely. You come to my. Usually it's you could pick your own, but it's usually in September, end of August, September. That's when the harvest is, and that I allow people to come and pick as much as you want. I have tons of it. I mean, I have almost close to 20,000 bushes.
Wow.
You know, and that's a lot. And
That's
you can
amazing.
See, there's pictures of my farm. Up closer. This is like one field, and I'm someplace here. You could see me with a drone. I was there, but I have like 4 fields
Wow.
like that, and then I have a 5th one in the front. This is from the harvester, and of course we pick with the harvester, not manually, because it's impossible to get that many people. So these are the bushes from the harvester. This is from the ground level, and they grow. I have some that are 6 feet tall. This is how the berry looks on the bush.
Wow.
It grows, and then this is from the harvester. It comes down into bins. Then we mince it, and then we press it for the cold press. Once we press it and we get the juice, then we decide, are we going to do the cold press, which we don't add any sugar, or are we going to do a syrup? And we all know how syrup is made. It's sugar and water.
Right.
Whatever
Would you
fruit
ever
like.
try it with the honey to make
With
the
the
syrup?
honey, no, because it gets too expensive then.
Okay.
You know, as is, it is. You know, it takes a lot. The berries, they look here like they're big, but they're not. They're very small. They're smaller than blueberries. So to get that bottle, which is 25 ounces, it takes about almost 6 pounds of berries.
Wow.
That's a lot.
It is.
You know, to squeeze into. So that's why we don't do it with the honey, but there's all kinds of possibilities you could do it. We had a beer that was made by a brewery down in South Jersey, and it came to be a very, very good beer. I mean, it was they were selling it in there. I can't sell it because I don't have a liquor license,
Right.
so I can't have it. Even for sampling, I can't. But it was very good. I tried it. It was really good.
Awesome.
And different, and something that's been around forever. I mean, here in this country, it's interesting. Also, wine is made out of it, and a lot of different products. I mean, you can make all sorts of things with it.
Awesome. Now, if anyone was looking for your location, where would they find you?
They find me either online, where I have a website, and it gives pictures of the farm and everything. But like I said, anytime around August, September, then we could arrange for them to come and view and see it. And I also do mostly wholesale, so we do large quantities. If you're looking for 1,000 or 10,000 pounds of Aronia, yes, we have it, and we could have it for you.
Beautiful. Now, do you ship worldwide
No,
or?
internationally we don't ship, and I will tell you why. We had quite a few customers that wanted it, and there were a couple of $1,000 orders because it was far. I was skeptical because they wanted to always pay with a credit card. You don't do a couple of $1,000 on a credit card because it could be always disputed. So for that reason, we do not ship overseas or out of the country. You have to have a local address.
Okay.
You have to be someplace in the United States, and orders like that are done by wire. So you have to do a wire transfer, and then we'll ship it.
So you just ship around the U.S.
Yes,
only?
US,
anywhere in the
anywhere
U.S.
in the US, right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And do you have like Instagram page where?
Yes, we do. We have
individuals
an Instagram. It's right here. You could go on
Aronia,
that. Our website is
Berry,
on
New
here
York.
also. Our email.
Awesome.
Sales, that's our email, so you can contact that. We have a phone number there. You could also call us on the number.
Beautiful.
We have a QR code. If you take a picture, it'll take you straight to the website. It's not really, I'm not proud of saying it, but it's not updated.
It's
As
okay.
I'm sure you've
I've
seen
been
it.
on the website.
But it has a lot of
yes.
information. We just
It
have to do
does.
that. Updated. It's so much work. Being a grower, farmer is a lot. It's not just selling at the markets. It's making it. It's making sure that there's maintenance and all that. And we have no animals on the farm. I said we are certified, and it's really amazing when you come in and you see the fields. Especially when it blooms because it has a white flower. It's like you're in
Beautiful.
heaven.
Oh
It's
my
unbelievable.
gosh. Thank you so much,
my
Vic.
pleasure.
Thank you for even, doing this. This is amazing. This is amazing because I have read on Aronia berries and
Yes.
the benefits of it
Yes.
as well.
A lot
But
of benefits.
for you to sit here and verify that
Yes.
to me in person, that's even better.
Well, before I
You know?
went into all of it, growing and all that, I did interview myself a lot of people that use it, and they had no benefit on theirs to tell me that it's good and I should do it. I didn't tell them that I was gonna, plant it and grow it and so forth. So I didn't go like some go for the money part. Oh, I'm gonna make a ton of money because it's so and so. I didn't go for that. I went because it was so healthy. Nobody knew about it. And it was local. I said I can't believe it. So at these farmers markets that I attend, it's more for educating the masses versus selling it. I mean, it is important to sell, absolutely, but marketing is very expensive, and this is the best way, to kind of lower that. You don't have that marketing cost because that could be a lot of money. So by attending these markets, we have people sample. When the weather is a little more fair, then we have sampling and so forth. So people will try it, and most of them don't buy. I have to say, it's not everybody that's into something like this.
that.
Right. But we do have sweeter versions with the sugar and all that. That's why we have the syrup.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, I don't do sugar.
Yeah.
Okay. So I prefer to go more on a natural side. So definitely I will get the honey,
Yeah.
the cold press, which it tastes amazing,
yeah.
and definitely some frozen berries.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much,
Well, thank
Rick,
you for
and it
coming
was
in.
a pleasure.
It was my
Pleasure.
pleasure.
Thank
Thank you.
you. All
Enjoy.
right.